Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say, Kalayim La Yahweh, Bashim Yahawashi, Fashima, Fakakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well. Young brother here, Shema Shalom Ban Yahawada, and been doing a little bit of reading and things like that. And as Judge Napolitano, I'm gonna go check that out later. But I've been doing a lot of reading and things like that. I was also checked out this documentary on Prime Video. What was it, Crusaders or something? You could probably find it for free somewhere. And that was pretty interesting about basically how the Holy Roman Empire, was bigger than I once thought. They even went all the way out to like Eastern Europe. I remember hearing about like Czechoslovakia and stuff like that, but they had wars with like Lithuania, places like that. I think those were Edomites out there, man. I don't believe that those were these fights like the Northern Crusades. I think they said that was happening like 15th century roundabout, and at that period, Jake was pretty much on his way out, pretty much losing his territories at that time. Of course, barring like England and stuff like that. Jake was in England for a hot minute, but other places, like Constantinople was at like 1576, I believe, or something when that fell, and that was like the big event. They say before then you had the Black Plague, things like that. So the Lord pretty much brought on us to take us down. Right. So that was just that. Always like to get into those histories and things like that. So let's book Matthew chapter 9 and 1. And he entered to a ship and passed over and came into his own city. And both they brought to him a man sick of the palsy, laying on a bed. Right, so a paralyzed man, which is a demon of the person. And how shall I see in their faith sent the sick out of the palsy? Be of good cheer, thy sins be forgiven thee. Right? Because that's what it is. Right? And behold, as soon as the scribes said within themselves, this man blasphemeth, and Yahawashi knoweth their thoughts, say, wherefore think ye evil in your hearts? Right? Because they said, oh, this man's blaspheming because he's forgiving sins, but they don't recognize that Yahawashi is the Messiah, and the Messiah that you always read about, like what was it, Psalm 110, and there's the one in Deuteronomy, I'll send a prophet unto you like unto your brethren, and things like that. They don't recognize that's him, For it is easier to say the sins be forgiven, or to say arise and walk, but you may know that the Son of Man hath power on earth to forgive sins, and say thee to sick the palsy, rise, take up that bed, and go into thy own house. Right, so this is just another scripture that you can add to your repertoire of things to go into when people say, "Oh, you can't worship Yahawashi. That's ridiculous. Don't worship Yahawashi." Well, I just said it. He can forgive sins. He has power on earth to forgive sins. Right? He intercedes for us. He's our mediator. Right? So, just another scripture that you read through these scriptures over and over and over again. You get different takes and different views of it. You catch things that you don't really catch the first time. So, it's all about studying to show yourself approved. So, little one, you both edified, and shalom.